Because this reasoning, this meaning that we keep talking about, it essentially your own personal structure, and it's yours. Because whatever meaning you are constructing about, like if you're saying this project or this job is meaningful to me, you are then constructing everything else that allows you to engage and develop that whole structure. And I can see it almost as a substance in the world at this point, this meaning, because without it, there will be nothing. If you define this, I'm gonna expand my business because it's this, this, and this, you're creating meaning for yourself. You're saying why it's meaningful.
Right.
And it doesn't have to have any validity other than you saying so and you defining it so. You creating that meaning means that you make it important. And if anybody makes something important, usually they do something about it and they bring it about into reality. They literally manifest it that way. So
this is what happens to any of the, I don't know, companies that exist in the world. Somebody created it, somebody invented it, somebody fell through with the idea, and they try to make it into reality, and it becomes a thing.
Brought it in,
right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter whether something succeeds or fails. It's just you have to have the metrics of like, if you really believe in the thing enough, that you will always succeed in some ways, right? It might not be the way
that's something I've noticed.
Be, but
even on an example of this podcast, it centralizes you, it galvanizes you toward putting your effort and energies into a thing, and it just doesn't work. Like essentially, if you do that, something is bound to come out of it. Like you're not doing some random stuff, Right. You have a specific direction in mind, and all your creative energies that you inherently have as a consciousness, they will revolve around that. New ideas will come about. Things will happen conducive to your goal and to your vision. And you don't have to define it all up front. All you have to do is keep putting on the energy and effort in there. But that only happens after you decide, that is the thing I'm going to concentrate on. That is the worthy goal. This is worth my energies, my effort, and my wanting.
Yeah, and that's how you create the meanings and the interesting story for yourself, right? You just story of life. It's just about things happening, that you're making things happening. That's what a life is. Otherwise, you're not living a life. You're just following with whatever happens to you. And that's the problem a lot of people face, is just
like it's just not very interesting then, right? Because
you're not making it
if you're comfortable and you're doing the same thing day in and day out, and you're like watching some random shows, it's like it's not very interesting, right? Well, like, what is the story there? There's no story. Nothing's happening.
Yeah. And sometimes it's the struggle that makes it
and it makes it meaningful too.
Yeah,
because it provides you the context, right? It's again the analogy with a video game. Like why? This is why I never understood why people, like in online games, why people cheat. I don't get the logic of it. Like, what's the point? Because you're not like nothing's happening, right? You're not doing anything. You're not achieving anything. That like the fact that you are winning over the folks with cheats, just it removes the whole gaming element out of it, right? Which is there to provide you context to see like, ooh, can I figure it out? Ooh, these are elements. How does this work? It's the figuring out that's the fun and zest in the whole enterprise of a game and life. So you gotta be busy figuring stuff out all the time. Otherwise, you're not doing much.